Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to the end of September here on Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. Of course, your loyal and faithful commander, the Black Shadow here, and what a brutal month it has been, everyone. September, the last week of September has been an almighty alien assault. We have managed to fend them off. Although, it must be said, it has come at cost. And, yeah. It's not good, everyone. It's not good. Having lost Kiro last time, we have got only one support class left, which is Ruvika. I badly need to find another support, because I will need that for the end of the game, folks. I badly need another support for the end of the game, as well, because I've still got submissions for a couple of supports, so you know, it'd be nice to get someone in, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what will happen, folks, but yeah, pretty bad. At any rate, folks, it is time for us to look to finish the month off, and we will be doing exactly that. Now, before we go and finish the month off, I'm very interested in starting to get something built. Now, I'm not so concerned about getting the second Nexus built right now, because I want to start in the next month. I want to start building like something like one of these. What we got? 200 credits, 200 credits. A workshop would be 130, but I'm very interested in getting that. So I'm going to go and get ourselves the Fork workshop, which will probably be as much as we need. It's in the right spot, right? I always check that just in case. Still got 100 credits. We've probably got enough power, actually, so that's good. Right, what we're also going to look to do is I am going to start building these Psionic labs as well. So what we're going to do is we need some more money. Let's find 100 credits from somewhere, everyone. Don't want to sell any Illyrium alloys because we've got, like, so fucking... I'm going to need loads of this. I'm going to sell some fragments. We don't need as many as these. 50 should be good. Sell some drone wrecks. Don't need that many. I'm going to sell some Muton corpses, some Elite corpses, some Berserker corpses, a couple of Cyberdisc resks as well. I'm also going to sell a couple of...
We're running out of time. Everyone's getting a little thin.
That should be good. There we go. Lots of money, everyone. So we're also going to start building up our first thing. We're going to go and start working on the Psionic labs here. Now, we will need this building in order to be able to discover if any of the soldiers that we have left have psionic potential. Now, although I have set the 14 days, damn. Now, although I have set the options that the Psionic gift is quite rare, the odds are that someone on this list will have psionic potential, and we need at least one soldier with psionic potential to win the game. So it is time for a bit of a raffle to see just who it is going to be lucky. Is it going to be one of our old veterans that have been through from virtually the start, like Adkins? Or maybe it's going to be one of our newest recruits, perhaps, that are going to get through. Maybe the oldest of the old, here from day one, maybe, might get in. We shall have to see, folks. We shall have to see. Right, anything I want to do with 40 credits? No. Any Foundry projects I'm interested in as well? Not particularly. Not particularly. Alright, everyone. So let's get this month finished off, shall we? Alright. Our final plasma weapon. Perhaps it was inevitable that we eventually be called upon to develop a weapon of this kind, just as we did with the advent of laser-based weapons. By concentrating our efforts on a single focused discharge of plasma and ignoring some of the previous design constraints regarding size, weight, and rate of fire, We developed an extremely lethal long-range weapon. Our snipers will undoubtedly be pleased with this weapon's ability to devastate hostile targets from previously unheard-of distances. In any case, the weapon is now ready for fabrication. Plasma Sniper, everyone! It is potentially the most powerful weapon in the game, with a good build. I still prefer the Laser Sniper, just in terms of how it looks and works to the Plasma Sniper, but there is no debating that the Plasma Sniper Rifle is possibly the most powerful weapon in the game. You know, if you can get someone with a good build doing that kind of damage, I mean, look at it, folks. That's an alloy cannon. Fucking power. Even the heavy plasma, yeah, does a shitload of damage, but I would argue probably the Plasma Sniper Rifle is probably the best. I would argue is the best weapon in the game, just because it can be the most lethally used. If you've got someone like, I don't know, let's say Colonel Nats, who's got 115 aim and double tap, and you give him a Plasma Sniper Rifle, anything is possible, folks. Anything is possible. So we will certainly be playing with that. Alright, not much else for us to do. We have actually run out of research, everyone. We've run out of research for now, so let's go and finish them off.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the
That's more
progress of
fucking
the
like it.
XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
We kicked major ass.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Right. So, we have 1,000 credits, everyone. What do we want to do with 1,000 credits, eh? Right.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
43
We're
engineers.
always glad to have more help down
42
here.
scientists. Very good. Right, so, as I said we would do, the first thing I am going to do is I am going to build our final satellite nexus. We're also going to build the rest of our satellites so that we are able to, everything. We're able to put satellites over every nation still left in the game, folks. So that is good. How much did it give us a max capacity of? So 2, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is good. What you would normally try and do if you can, if you want to put satellites, if you've still got all 60 nations of the game by this point, first of all, well done. And second of all, if you have 2 uplinks there and like 2 nexuses there, that will give you the straight 60 in capacity that you need to put a satellite over everything. You don't need any more. That's the best and cheapest thing you can do. Unfortunately, my thermo generators were here, so I had to put those here. I had no choice in the matter, and I wasn't moving the satellite uplink. But as I've lost a nation or two, I knew I wasn't going to worry about it too much. So let's go and get our last nexus, which is going to take 21 days, remember? Longer than the damn satellites. Next, we're going to order said satellites. So we have 9 in orbit, so we require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 satellites, and I might even get myself a spare one as well. So let's order 6 satellites. That way we have everything covered, plus a spare should one get shot down for some reason, because that does happen sometimes, as you've seen. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Always order them separate so that you can sort that out. Right, we don't need anything Firestorm-wise. We don't need any weapons. We've got the plasma cannon, which is fine. Actually, I tell you what, I am going to get one of each. Just so I can't get any more of those. I don't think I'll ever get any more defense matrices, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to see floaters again until like the end of the game, so that's fine. Now, we have enough engineers now that we can buy both the Ghost and the Archangel armor We can also buy the psi armor, and it is so expensive, and I can't even use it. I need a psionic soldier who can wear that. Now, I can either get Archangel armor, or I can buy one of these. Which one can I get? I'm getting one of these, obviously. I did just say it was the best weapon in the game. So that's all well and good. Could do with another plasma pistol or two at some point, but that would be fine. And we're broke, everyone! Hooray! Broke! Yay! So that's all fun. So what have we got squad-wise? Let's have a look. So we've got 5 colonels, 2 assaults, and 1 of each other class. Now that's nice. Now the hope is that if I'd have had my way about it, because the way I generally run with the very last mission of the game is I tend to have 2 supports, 2 snipers, a heavy, and an assault. Now, obviously, that looks like that's probably not going to happen. Well, I might well get my second sniper. Certainly Major Brewster could get there. But it doesn't look like I'm going to have two supports. So, gonna have to think what I do. But that's generally the classes I go with. 2 supports because you need shit tons of health because you've got so much to do. 2 snipers because 2 very advanced snipers with plasma rifles can just slaughter so much. And an assault and a heavy. The heavy to deal with anything robotic, and the assault just to kick ass when necessary with the alloy cannon, basically. That's kind of generally how I run with that, but it looks like this playthrough is going to be a little bit different, so that's fine. Do I want either of these? Iron Will, it's so late, I don't see the point of getting that, and New Guy, it's so late, I don't really see the point of getting either of those, so I'm not actually going to bother. Now, what else do I need? So, I'm still going to need someone to put a Gollop chamber. I don't need any more power generators. I don't need anything more satellite-wise. I could get another workshop if I wanted. It would cheapen up my... some of my constructions. I need 45 engineers to get that. We currently have 43, so once that workshop gets built, I can do. So, I could find 100 credits, I could build a 5th workshop, which I might well do. I like the sounds of that, because that will make getting hold of like the ghost armor and the really high-end stuff, that will cheapen it up quite a lot. It'll work out in the long run. Obviously, we've got nothing to research at the moment, so they're all on holiday in the Florida Keys, I imagine. So I don't need to worry about getting a third lab. There is still more things in the game for us to research. However, we haven't found the necessary items in order to research said things. So that's just one of those. So the workshop in 7 days, the labs in 11, the Nexus in 21. So all our satellites are on their way. Soldier-wise, what I'm really hoping for, folks, is I'm hoping we get like an abduction mission. And that is something that one of the relations I can do, it has like a support class. Even if it's like captain or whatever, I don't care. Because I really would love to get a second support. I really would. I'd be desperate for that. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to move on, I think. I don't think there's anything else left for me to do. The only other things I want to buy from here, armor aside, I would still like a mine shield, and we do have an ethereal corpse, so I can build one if I need it. I will need a heavy plasma. I will need a second plasma sniper. I may need a second alloy cannon. I'll probably need a second plasma rifle. So, and some pistols. I'm kind of just like listing an itinerary in my head of everything that I will need to finish the game. We're going to need a selection of Ghost, Archangel, and Psi armor, a combination of 6 total. I want 1 Psi armor at least. I want 2 Ghost armors for my snipers. I'm going to want an Archangel armor certainly for my heavy. I might get another Archangel armor for my assault. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So we'll have to have a think about that. And I don't need anything on this side, really. So it's kind of where we stand, folks. So we've just got to, well, try and make some cash. So let's go and try and do that. What's the game going to throw at us first, folks?
Additional workshop online.
Cool. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to go and build myself another one. I need 80 credits, don't I? Dum da dum dum dum. Dum dum da dum dum dum. That's not enough. But it is now.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
I would make some more room, but to be honest, odds are I'm going to put the Gollop Chamber in here because I don't need any more power. We're fine, everyone. So we're good. Let's move on then. Oh! Oh! The money! The money! Oh! A leading manufacturer of Russian military equipment is promising us a very lucrative return if we allow them access to the alien plasma pistols we've recovered. It's possible they'll uncover better ways to utilize the alien technology that we can appropriate and will be compensated in either case. Oh my goodness. What is it going to cost me to build 4 of these? So, 280 credits, 28 Illyrium, and 56 alloys. Yes, I am seriously considering doing this. How would I get that much? I'll have to sell a shitload of fragments, because I don't really need these. So how much did I need? 280, right? Well, that gets us to 75. That'll do that. So, okay, so at this point, we now need 200 credits. So we need to get to 279,
The latest contact turned
right?
out to be a dud. Probably just another drunk pilot who fell asleep on a long haul.
$279. I cannot turn down that amount of money. I'm a slave to the dollar.
Things are heating up out there. We're tracking multiple unidentified targets.
Right. So let's go back into here. Let's build our 4 plasma pistols. There we are. I am broke. Russia. Hello, Russia. You know those plasma pistols you were talking about? Well, we just happened to find some of them lying around the base. I don't know how we didn't notice them before. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so rich. Right. Hello, Gollop Chamber. I'm gonna build you. Right. Now, is there anything here that I really want? Would be kind of nice to get that, but I'm not too concerned. 50 weapon fragments. I have not... I know I don't have enough. Yeah, I was going to say, the game won't let me do it. How many have I got? I don't remember. That's the only one I'm interested in. All the rest, not really worried about. Is there any more facilities I want? I could build a sick workshop. Actually, that would be intelligent. I am going to get a sick workshop going. When I can. Right, so we're going to be working with that. I can also look to build some of this. So, we are going to get ourselves our mine shield. Going to do it now. Well, how long did it take for the workshop to be built? 9 days. I'm going to... I don't need the mine shield right now, so I'm going to try and hang on to that. Build it later when it'll be a little bit cheaper. However, I am certainly going to build me a heavy plasma. I am certainly going to build me a couple more plasma pistols. I'm going to hold on to the rest of the cash and try and get hold of some alloys or something so I can start working on this armour. We're good on the weaponry front. We don't need much more for that. That's fine. Alright. Okay then, so that's good. So, yeah. Thanks, Russia. Appreciate it. We're here. The Psionic Labs, folks.
Psionics lab online.
Look at the rebate. That's awesome. So, the Psionic Labs. Now, you visit this via the barrack screen here.
We can now submit our soldiers for testing within the Psi Lab. Once we have a complete report, I'll notify you with the results. Our current research implies a strong link between a candidate's willpower and their psionic potential. We're hoping that one or more of our existing soldiers will meet the necessary requirements.
And as I've said, folks, we need at least one psionic soldier in order to win the game. So this is how it works, folks. So, actually, I tell you what, let me quickly go ahead and just save the game so I can demonstrate this properly. Just going to save the game here for demonstration purposes. Whoops. So the Psi Lab. So the way it works here is that we have 3 slots here. And what we would do here is we can select any one of our soldiers from the entire list. Now you must be careful when you do choose soldiers. As Dr. Varlin had mentioned, there is allegedly a link between a character's willpower and the chance that they will be psionic gifted, you know, kind of because psionic power is related to, you know, a person's will. Obviously, if they've got very high will, you know, they're very willful, then, you know, they've got greater mental strength. You know, you see how it kind of works. And it works the same for the aliens, you know. So, like, Ethereals have got, like, a stupid amount of, like, a will. They're like into the hundreds or something, like 140 or something stupid. It's ridiculous. So, you can choose any character on the list that you desire. You must be careful when you do, though, because when you do choose a character, they will be taken in, and see here, it takes 10 days to silently test a character. So you got to be careful of this. So if you want to slightly test one, then you might go forward, for example, run into some kind of a fight, and you think, ah, shit. And, you know, you might then want to have to remove the candidate from testing. Because you might need them for a mission, for example. But then, if you want to then put them back in, you have to start all over again, folks. So you've got to be very careful in who you decide to choose to go into any kind of psionic testing. Because they will be unavailable for 10 days. And if you have to take them out, you've got to start all over again. And that is a lot of time wasted. So, you've got to be very, very careful. Now, obviously, considering the last 2 weeks I've not had any fighting, it would have been a perfect time to get people through the Psi Labs. But I didn't have it, so nothing I could do. One of those things. Right, so who do I want to put in here? Well, seeing as I've got the entire team here, who would I be happy to put in, but I've got chance for some to hold the fort in the meantime? Alright. So this is what I'm going to go with. Is, problem is it's so difficult to put our support class in because we have no, this is the only support we've got now, so Ravika might have to wait a little bit until I can get a chance to put her in here reliably. So we're going to go with Abraham Falcon. He's going to be our first candidate into the chambers. We're going to go with Colonel Adkins. And I'm going to go for a sniper. I don't want to go for Nats. I want to keep Nats out for something that I'm bound to need him for a fight. Let's go with Major Alan Brewster. You will be the first free candidates. Now, the Psionic Gift will be very rare in this game, so I have no idea who may or may not be psionically gifted. But if you are, you will be able to do some very, very cool things, so that is good. Either ways, I've now lost you for 10 days. You will be unavailable. You can see here, psionic testing, 10 days. I can't do anything with you. So actually, I might as well actually, while I'm thinking about this, remove all your equipment, because you're not going to need it. There we go, remove that. You're not going to need it. That is good. Look at that. Critical chance, 35%. I mean, it's just absurd. It really is. Right. Okay then. So you three are all fully unequipped. Very good. So I shall see you in 10 days. And I want to see forks bending people, okay? Like U-turns and everything. Very good. Right then. So... oh, that's just in time for our satellites, everyone. Isn't that useful? Man, this is like such a big list. So, let's see what'll happen then as we move forward.
Commander, you should take a look at this.
Oh,
We've just detected a massive new contact. We're picking up an enormous power signature. Whatever it is, it must be fully loaded. We should expect heavy resistance.
I was wondering if this was going to turn up, folks. Battleships. The largest ships that the aliens have in their arsenal. If you don't count the giant fucking one down there over South America. These things are not easy to take down, folks. But doing so and raiding the ship can allow you to get access to some very special equipment that you cannot get hold of otherwise. And next time, folks, we're going to be trying to sink in this battleship. Thanks for watching. See you then.